Hello, dear viewers. Thank you for joining me today. It's Becca from Readings by the Empress and Loving Source Tarot. And today we're reading on what is good to know for your joy today, to contribute to your joy, to your happiness today. Let's see. So we'll ask Source to please give us all of the information that's helpful for contributing to joy today. Okay, and we will begin. For those of you who chose the Obsidian Dragon, we have Protective Stone. Of course, the Black Obsidian is the most and strongest protection. It protects you from all negative energy. You are protected. And it can put a protective shield around you. So that's your gift from Source today, to let you know you absolutely are protected. Okay, so let us see. The Arcanum says, regarding joy, Two of Cups and the Hermit. And from Light Seers Tarot, we have the Four of Swords and reversed, and we have the Death card and Rebirth card. From the Night Wait, we have the Page of Swords and we have the Page of Cups, 2 pages. All right, so let us see. Very interesting cards here, pile number 1. For your joy, to increase your joy. Well, the Two of Cups looks to me like you are having, there is a connection you have where you really see eye to eye with somebody. This is a connection between 2 equal people. There might be an agreement made, or there just might be an understanding. And that is quite lovely. So I think Source wants to call your attention to a connection in your life like that, and realize that that does bring you joy. Excuse me. And that does indeed bring joy, increases joy in your life. Maybe the Source is encouraging you to go further into that connection. Let us see. There may be that kind of connection coming in. We have joy. We have the sun. Okay. Okay. And maybe there is sort of this knowledge that these kinds of connections are brought to you to increase your joy in life. So it's a good idea to spend time with people who you see eye to eye with. Talk to people you see eye to eye with. That will indeed increase your joy. And we have the Hermit. That's spiritual joy. Oh, yeah, that's the underneath stuff. 7 of Swords. Okay. So I feel like Source is saying you can be caught by surprise. There can be dynamics deep within in your spirit, in your connection with the divine, that all of a sudden may surprise you with joy. A joyful moment, a joyful idea, a joyful thought, a thought that just brings more lightness and cuts through any heaviness. Source is saying, ask for that, receive that. Okay, we have the Four of Swords, and that is reversed. So it's sort of like, let me see. The Four of Coins, okay. The Four of Swords is that card where people may be retreating, or there may feel like there's, because also the Four of Swords can look like, there's the knight on his tomb, really, with the swords hanging above him, like battles he has fought and can no longer harm him, that kind of thing. It can also be considered a card for retreat, indication that quietude and meditation would be really good for you health-wise. So the Four of Swords can be all those things, but this is reversed, and it's right above the Death and Rebirth card. So I am thinking there is a loss that's been on your mind, a loss. And you know what? That can be anything. It doesn't have to be a loss of a person. It doesn't have to be, something another person could identify as a serious personal loss. It could be a loss of a hope, like you'd hoped this would have been the case. but now you see no. But now this death card in the Light Seer's Tarot, they have rebirth right inside. You know, every death contains its own rebirth and hopefulness. Look at the star in that piece of art. There's a star. That is hope. That's hope. So I see that it may be a good idea to let go of whatever that was that you thought you needed for your security. The Four of Coins is, I need to keep my security even if it feels threatened. But the Four of Coins is also, I do keep my security even if it feels threatened. So there's a rebirth coming in. Please look toward what could come in with hopefulness, they're telling me. Yes, okay. And we have the Six of Cups. In other words, right, like the Wheel of Fortune, you know, the wheel always turns. And even if there's something that has been a loss to you or a disappointment recently, that wheel is always turning, isn't it now? And there can just as easily be news that is hope-giving, that is quite hopeful. Yes. So that's what that is. So in other words, please don't over-catastrophize is what I'm hearing. You are fine. You're going to be fine. And you get the protection of the obsidian. You absolutely are okay. Yes, please let go of any worries related to some sort of feeling of loss. Let go, because this is the cycle of life. There's a loss, and there's a death, and then there's a new birth. There's something new that can come in too. So yes, please understand something new is coming in. And then we have the Page of Swords and the Page of Cups. And that's like, and then the Queen of Wands, yes. Okay, so they're telling me you certainly have the maturity with that Queen of Wands to know what's most important. And you kind of have a continuity in your life, that means. Like your main priorities are sacrosanct to you. You keep them, you hold them, you have purpose in life. And your purposes tend to fall around one primary purpose or value, priority. So since you have this, you keep moving forward, it's okay to, Page of Swords, just, talk about the next thing that's coming in. Page of Cups, go with the next emotion, the next thing that would be delightful. Please do that. You don't have to, what I see here is you do not have to sit down and have some heavy, complete analysis right now. That's not what you need right now. You can be trusted to keep moving forward in the right direction with that Queen of Wands. You don't need some heavy analysis. Just go with, sometimes this is call somebody. Maybe you want to talk to somebody you see eye to eye with. Maybe you do. Maybe you want to strike up a conversation. Maybe you want to, entertain a new idea for today, just for today. It doesn't have to be like this long-range plan or anything. And the Page of Cups is enjoy today. Go with your emotions. It's okay if the emotions, and it's okay if the emotions are flitting across the surface rather quickly today. There may be something today that has been a little bit, I see that with the death and rebirth. It might be a time of, yes, emotions kind of moving through quickly because maybe you are processing a loss. But that's okay. The Page of Cups, the emotions that can come up quickly are also sometimes really fun emotions. Joyful emotions are sneaking in here too. And Ace of Swords, that can be with an epiphany or a change in perspective. We can have a new idea, new emotions coming in, new joyful emotions. So I hope that source was able to let you know with this reading what you needed to know to allow more joy in and to seek more joy today. Thank you so much, pile number 1. We'll see you next time. Hello and welcome to your reading, pile number 2. Well, let's look at what your cards say about increased joy in your life. All right, you've got the Moonstone dragon here. And it says, just as the name says, the stone is connected to the moon. We all have emotional ups and downs or cycles. like the moon. This stone can bring balance to those emotions. It's the stone of new beginnings. And when held to the forehead, can bring on spiritual experiences. Wonderful. We have the stone of new beginnings and emotional balance. So you have some help in bringing joy in. Okay, in the Arcanum deck, we have the Ace of Coins and the Queen of Coins. In the Light Seers Tarot, we have the Justice card, and we have the World, a couple of powerful major arcana. In the Night Waite, we have the Two of Coins and the Five of Coins. Okay, and we'll clarify using the Rider-Waite-Smith. All right, now we have your powerful major arcana are about justice and balance and success, the world, completion, wholeness. So you're coming into this reading in a good place. And balance with the Two of Coins. Yeah. That you may have some concerns about money, pile number 2. Some of you do. Or health. Because we have this hopeful indicator coming in of greater wealth or health with the Ace of Coins. Source might bring you a hopeful message today about that to help you to not worry. Because there might be, with this Five of Coins, there might be some worry about health or money. But you know, you sure do keep your balance. You sure do juggle those sources of security very skillfully. We have the Moon card. Yeah, there may be some things you're dealing with, pile number 2, that you don't tell everybody, health-wise or wealth-wise. But guess what? Nobody worries about you because you tend to be really good at generally protecting your stability in these areas. But sometimes it's a burden that you carry perhaps, and you keep to yourself with that Moon card. And there might be something that's not fair to you, that's unjust, that's weighing upon you. So let me see. Page of Coins. Okay, so Source is talking to me about success, completion. You will meet your goals. I see you having a little bit of concern, I think, that you may not. No, you will meet your goals, because Page of Coins is new opportunity for health or wealth. That's Ace of Coins as well. Page of Coins means you may have already picked it up and gone on that road. You may have already gone there. You know, that could be a new job. That can be a new health routine. That can be a new anything that increases your physical manifestation, your abundance. Here we have the Queen of Coins. You are good at this. You are good at this. Yeah, the World card. Pregnant with possibilities. So it seems to me like you've succeeded at something already, and there is success and completion of a goal, of a major life goal. However, we have the Empress, meaning, yes, but there's new life coming in. It's not like you're done. It's like there's new life coming in. Okay? And new abundance is coming in. And if something has been less than fair to you lately, the Hanged Man says, just wait, that can turn around. Don't get too upset about that, accept the way it is. And the Hanged Man is sort of in that mode of waiting, peaceful, meditative waiting, because there's a sense that you are the kind of person who always births a new beginning that will bring greater health or wealth. So I think the joy comes in today in feeling very proud of who you are and what you've accomplished already with that World card. You have the world in your hand. Maybe a change in perspective with that Hanged Man to see how you do indeed have the world in your hand. You have a lot of power right now to improve your future, improve the happiness that you have in your days. You are able to do that. You're skilled at doing that. Yes, 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 yes. And you may have already moved through something that's sort of difficult. It's time for the new beginning. It's time for the new life to come in. Oh, I like that reading, pile number 2. I hope that is helpful to you and paves the way for greater joy and anticipation. Thank you. Hello and welcome to your reading, pile number 3. Now we're going to look at what may bring more joy into your life, bringing more joy in. And you have the Sunstone. And the Sunstone gives you light in times of darkness. Oh, that's appropriate. And helps lead you to a better emotional state. You can feel its healing power warming your spiritual self, just like the sun in the sky. The Sunstone can energize your immune system, kickstarting natural healing. Interesting. Ooh, I like that. So the warmth of the sun to heal you emotionally and physically, I think. All right, in the Arcanum deck, you have the Wheel of Fortune and the Emperor. In the Light Seers Tarot, you have the 8 of Coins and the 2 of Cups reversed. Okay. And in the Michelle Knight's the Night Wait deck, we have the 9 of Cups and the 5 of Swords. All right, and we'll clarify with the Waite Smith Centennial deck. All right, so what have we here? The Wheel is your major arcana, meaning there's something coming in new. The 9 of Cups, that's your wish card. You've gotten something you wish for, but the 2 of Cups means that there may be... Oh, is this the 3 of Coins? I've got to look closer. Or the 8. It's the 3 of Coins. Okay. So the 2 of Cups reverse means there might be somebody that you're usually seeing eye to eye with, but maybe you haven't been able to talk to that person for a bit, or maybe you're having a lack of, it's like not usual, but temporary disruption in that sense of interacting with somebody you really see eye to eye with. Okay. But the Emperor and the Wheel suggest to me that your life moves forward, and it can't help but, okay, because that's just kind of your energy. Yeah, decision is made. You've made a good decision recently, pile number 3. You've made quite a good decision recently. It might have been something coming out of something rather difficult with this 5 of Swords, or difficult relationally, I want to say. Difficult relationally, perhaps, with the 2 of Cups reversed and the 5 of Swords. And it might be a disagreement. It might be I don't see eye to eye with this person. It might be I am cutting something away. And it can be a way of thinking that you were sort of trained in, or you were used to thinking some thoughts that did not serve you, perhaps because of these 2 figures walking away, that kind of thing. But you're cutting that away. And you're going to have what you wish for. And I think that's a really important thing for you today. Page of Wands, right. Do the next thing that's life-giving, that seems to make sense today, seems to, stir some enthusiasm for you. You've made a decision recently. I want to say, pile number 3, that was the correct decision. Because it brings in a new era where there will be more joy. More joy can come in now. And you did it like the Emperor. Like the Emperor and the 5 of Swords is like, I am not taking responsibility for something that's not my responsibility. I'm not taking criticism. That's unfair. I'm not wrong here. That's what the Emperor would say. Hey, I'm not wrong here. The decision I make, I have a right to make. That's what I hear. And the 3 of Coins then allows you to build. And the 9 of Cups allows you to have a wonderful moment of enjoying what you wish for, what you have earned. Yes, I see this. So some of this is just giving yourself permission. Ooh, and then we have the Magician here too. Wow, look at the major arcana on this side of the reading. Holy moly, you are coming from a good place, okay? So the Emperor, the Magician, you are kind of a very resourceful person who can just make a decision to transform his or her life. I see this. You're cutting away nonsense. Yes. Yes. And that can even be thoughts, cutting away nonsense thoughts, ideas, maybe other people's opinions, cutting them away. And your way out is to do, find your wish, right? Do as you would wish today. That's a minor arcana. That can be anything. And the Page of Wands is also a minor arcana. So it can be like, okay, I'm going to do the next thing that draws me, that gives me enthusiasm, that is emotionally fulfilling for me. Absolutely. And I'm going to trust that I will manifest a new chapter, manifest something new with this Wheel of Fortune that can bring in more joy. That's what I see. All right. Well, I hope that is helpful to you, pile number 3. I thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. See you next time.